get it.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is something different to what I usually do. Normally I post my Fortnite, Minecraft, BeamNG videos. This is going to be something different, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm joined by my friend Cboe here. He has been a friend with mine for maybe 8 or 9 years, and I'm grateful to have him. This first episode is commitment. So we're going to come up with a topic every day or something and talk about it with you guys and see if we can, maybe reach out to people and that are struggling with these things and see if our experiences and our talk changes people about how they see things. So I don't know what we're gonna call this series yet. I'm just gonna you guys will see it on the title. I'll think of something. But so Sebo, first say what up and give yourself an intro.
My name's Cboe. Like Isaiah said, we known each other close to 10 years. Close to 10 years now. We met through playing video games online. And it's been a journey. I pretty much watch Isaiah and a few others grow up. You know, our relationship is like a long distance one, but I still feel like I grew up with them to a certain extent. Um, I remember the first time we hopped on FaceTime. um, it was like it was like I wouldn't say I was nervous to FaceTime him,
It was a surreal experience.
but once he answered the FaceTime with another friend of ours, um, it
Hey,
was like complete happiness and excitement. you know, it was, I was just overwhelmed with like excitement. Um, it's kind of crazy because um, like video games, um, so many people. I know so many people who um who got lifelong friends now from playing video games online. You know, and that's one great thing about the internet. You know, because if it wasn't for the internet and video games, me and Isaiah wouldn't even be here making this video right now. Well, ain't no telling what Isaiah be up to. Ain't no telling what
fuck
we'll both.
you.
And it might not necessarily be nothing bad, you know what I'm saying? But just like I don't know, I'm like wow, it's just crazy to think about sometimes, man. Like so.
All right, so getting on to with today's episode. So today's episode is about commitment. I know people struggle with commitment all the time. I've dealt with it personally, I've dealt with it myself, and I've dealt with it with other people. Commitment is one of those things that, it's hard to do. And if you don't do it right, you can make mistakes. And everyone makes mistakes. So, we're going to start with Siba's experience on a commitment issue or something about commitment. And I'm going to let him decide on whatever he wants to say.
So yeah, commitment. Oh, I got one pump. Wow. What was that? 150 HP? What the heck? What kind of shotty did that kid have?
Well,
Um,
you can go ahead and start with your story.
Okay, so I'm a first first one thing I think about when I think about commitment is I think about my tattoos on my body. Um, I got two tattoo. Oh, he's on me. Oh, he see me too. Oh wow, this kid is careful out there. He cracked. 10 seconds. Oh, nice try.
So,
That kid was just
so
cracked out of his mind.
tattoos.
So yeah, tattoos. I got two tattoos on my body. By the way, if you listening to this and you don't have tattoos, um, I would suggest to not get nothing tattooed on you ever. Keep your body the way it is. It's um a lot of stuff is coming out about tattoos removals. Um Nowadays technology is a little bit more advanced with tattoos removal, whether that's with a laser or through other processes. It's a little bit more easier nowadays to get a tattoo removed. But coming from somebody who 29 years old with tattoos, I would say to anybody without them, don't get a tattoo. But if you just can't help it, you just want to get a tattoo so bad, make sure whatever you get a tattoo of,
It's something meaningful and worth it
exact, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be on your body
forever.
forever unless yeah. You gonna be in a casket, turn into a skeleton, and that tattoo is so yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure it's something meaningful to you, and that's I want to say like represents you. You getting this tattoo. This tattoo represents me. It tells the world about you without you having to speak, if that makes sense. So, but my cousin, I had a cousin. He kind of, and my cousin's birthday is tomorrow. I'm gonna keep it short because I want Isaiah to tell his story too.
No, take as much time as you
But
need, bro.
all right, okay, thanks. So my cousin, my younger cousin, um, he came. We both stayed at my grandma's house during this time. He came in with a new tattoo, and he was super excited. He was like, he basically was he when he showed it to me, I was like, oh, that's cool or whatever, and he was like, yeah, you should get one too. And at the time, I'm only about maybe 17 or 18. I'm like, you know what? Why not? It sounded like a good idea, but I ain't gonna say I regret it, but like if I could go back in time and tell myself not to do it, I wouldn't do it. So um, I literally went to get the tattoo the next day. Never in my life thought about getting a tattoo until my cousin came to me with his new tattoo, and it took me. And that's another thing. Before you get your tattoo, make sure you give yourself time to think about what you put on your body. Me, I was like, I got influenced by my cousin and literally went to get a tattoo the next day. So I really didn't give myself a lot of time to think about what I was putting on my body. But um, once we arrived the at my cousin friend place who does the tattoos, I thought about my grandma. And I'm like, you know what? I want to get my grandma tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? Like just like grandma boy or something like. There's that word is grandma boy. I want to get that tattooed on me because my grandma, she always kind of been a big part of my life. So that was my first tattoo, and I got that on my right arm. And tell you the truth, even though I got my tattoo super quick, like less than 2 days, I actually really liked the tattoo a lot. You know what I'm saying? My first tattoo, I liked it a lot. Um, like I said, my grandma was a big part of my life. She's still alive or whatever. And like I said, I really don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? But again, I would tell the next person never get a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to my second tattoo. On my left chest, I got three clouds, and it's a word in each cloud. And this is, I believe, it's on my left chest. You really can't see it because of my chest hair that I grew. You really can't even see the tattoo like that. But the first cloud say love. The second cloud says pain, and the third cloud is the word strive. And strive means to like make effort um, for something. And those three words kind of like sum up my life. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't regret the tattoo at all. Both of my two tattoos, like I said, is very meaningful and kind of sum up my life because I'm very close to my grandma. Me and my grandma, even though I stay by myself now, um, she is a big part of my childhood and my adulthood. A huge part of my life. Like she know me, like she know me so well. I know her so well. It's like we can talk about everything. Like I was with her um, through her losing her best friend and her husband. You know what I'm saying? So we're like we're kind of like we're very tight. We're very close. Um, so yeah, that pretty much. If you have any questions, Isaiah, but that pretty much sums up my life experience with with commitment, or that's like my story relating to the word commitment, and yeah, the first thing I thought about when talking about commitment was my tattoos. So yeah,
What story?
I did.
When it,
And again, kids, and again, if you're listening to this and you're under, and it really don't matter what age you is. Like again, don't get a tattoo. If you do end up getting a tattoo because you just can't help but, you know what I'm saying, you just can't fight the urge, give yourself at least a month to think about what it is because you may get something tattooed on you that you might not believe in down the line. Like, okay, this is a great example. A lot of people get in a relationship and they get their boyfriend or girlfriend name tattooed on them. But what sucks is sometimes those relationships don't last. And now this guy just fried me. And now the relationship is over. You know what I'm saying? You got this out there. I'm gonna let you lock in. Nice. Oh, he's man, these kids are crack. Um, the relationship probably won't work out. You know what I'm saying? But now you got a tattoo of this person on your body, and they moved on. They in another relationship. You may be in another relationship, but every time, you know what I'm saying, you see that tattoo, it make you think of that person and what y'all had. And again, like I said, like we we done came very far in the process of removing tattoos. It's a little bit easier to get a tattoo removed now in 2026 compared to how it was 5, 10 years ago. But so yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So when it comes to commitment for me, I'm gonna use my high school football career for example. I got so caught up in being unpopularity that I thought I could just get something just without working for it. And not committing to doing the work in the weight room and not showing up lost me that opportunity. So not committing to football lost me an opportunity to become something greater in life with football. Yes, you could still work your way out through that if you commit and prove yourself through college, but not making that commitment in high school will make that significantly harder when it goes into college, because colleges won't care. You just gotta prove that you're committed to the job, and if you aren't, then you can't. There's nothing to show. You can't do nothing about it.
Absolutely.
And that's 100%. One thing I regret in life is not committing to football like I love the game. So, but I can't blame anyone but me on that. Can't blame anyone but yourself in life with mistakes you make and all of this. So the lack of my commitment to the game is the reason why I'm a lazy piece of crap now, playing video games at 1 in the morning on Fortnite, talking to you guys to benefit you guys and hope we can help you guys out to make your guys' life better for your future. Look, I might only be 20 years old. I got a whole long life ahead of me. But, you gotta never take anything for granted.
Right.
And I took football for granted. And it's just something I regret.
And that's not only for football, but that could be any sport. That could be baseball. Oh, one shot, nice. That could be for any sport. Baseball, basketball, soccer. The first people I thought about was Tom Brady and Steph Curry. Tom Brady is like I think he's in the Hall of Fame when it comes to the NFL, and Steph Curry is one of the greatest shooters ever witnessed in basketball. And who and what they became as far as their reputation in sports. I think I heard both of them say before, it took a lot of hard work, commitment, and I want to say sacrifice. So, yeah.
We'll save sacrificing for another episode.
Right, yeah.
So, long story short for everyone, guys, if you're watching this, make a commitment, and don't be scared to commit. Committing to something can be scary. Like relationships. Committing to a relationship can be very hard. But you live once, so do it. Do it, and if it doesn't work out, you'll learn from it. You can't not be scared of commitment, because life is all about risks. So if you don't commit in life, then why complain about it,
Right. Nice.
Well, yeah, that's.
To the listener right now, I'm letting you know now, you will have less worries knowing you tried your best and
then failing.
Work out.
And then not trying.
Is that 100%? 100%.
Why, if you're not gonna try, then why even bother?
Yeah.
It's better to try and fail and then not try at all because you never know. If you try and it works out, then cool, you found something. But if you
100%.
don't try,
Hmm.
then you have no room to talk at all to anybody about anything if you don't try. But that's pretty much all we got. Recap is always commit to something, no matter if it's a
Yeah.
relationship, it's a sport, a friend, whatever it is. Commit.
Yeah.
No matter what it is. But yeah. Anything else you want to add to this first episode?
Yeah. If something, just in case, like something may not work out for you, you never know what other opportunity is going to present itself. You know, you may not become a NFL player, but you may end up writing movies or becoming an actor. So like, never lose optimism. Being optimism and being optimistic is simply just being hopeful and having a positive look on the future. Don't be pessimistic. People who are pessimistic or participate in pessimism, they have a very negative outlook on life. Oh my! I just took so much fall damage. I need a medicine out there. I'm gonna help. Stay away from being pessimistic, and I can't believe this game right now. Oh my! I can't catch a break. They are on me. I'm sitting here trying to give out gems, and I'm facing Peterbot. Holy!
But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this first episode. Commitment. Don't be scared. And don't do drugs.